Aren't you just so tired of feeling like your summers are passing you by? All of a sudden you look up and it's October, the leaves are turning and you don't even feel like you did anything with your summer? Yeah, no more of that. Today we are going to be creating a bucket list with the top 20 things, 20 things that you should have on your bucket list this summer so that you can enjoy your summer to the max. Now, if you're new here, my name is Stephanie. I am a travel, lifestyle, and personal development content creator, and I create content so that you guys can be living and feeling like you're living your best lives. And a lot of people call me Stephanina, which is why that is my channel's name. But welcome to today's vlog. The first thing I wanted to do was just say thank you, because recently my community, we just hit 400 subscribers, and I'm so grateful that we have accomplished that milestone. And now we're on the road to 500. So we have a new goal. So if you feel like you would enjoy the content that I put out in this community, definitely feel free to hit that red button down below. But if not, you're just kind of looking to see if you want to get a feel for the summer seasonal bucket list, then go ahead and do me a favor and hit that like button at least, because that'll suggest to the algorithm that this is a good video for others to watch who are also looking to glow up, live their best lives, as well as have a fun summer, because who doesn't want that, right? Let's go ahead and get into the bucket list. This is going to be broken down into 4 sections, okay? Our first section is going to be our outdoor adventure section. Our second section is going to be local fun and exploration, so things that you could do around your city, wherever you live. Our third section is going to be, of course, personal growth and creativity, because we are on a grow and glow journey over here this year. If you haven't seen on my channel, I do have a grow and glow playlist, because we are growing and glowing all 2025. So of course we have to have a personal growth and creativity section in my bucket list, right? And number 4 is DIY and at-home vibes, because not everything has to be us going out and spending money. We can do this right at home. We can have a good night right here at home. So if you're planning a trip this summer, I'm just gonna say it right now, you should be checking out my Stand store, which is in my bio. It's the first link that you see, because I do have free resources for you guys. I have a free packing list, so that way you don't ever leave home forgetting anything. And then I also have a travel guide that you guys can buy so that you can plan and pack and prepare for your trips 10 times better. I promise you guys that this travel guide is something that you are definitely not going to be mad that you made that purchase about. So if you are planning a trip this summer, definitely look at that in my Stand store. It is linked below in my description. Feel free to check that out. And I do have a couple of videos going over the travel guide and the packing list as well, so that you can do a deeper dive before if you decide to purchase. And awesome, let's go ahead and get into our first section, which is outdoor adventures. First on our outdoor adventures list is watch the sunset or sunrise from a different location. So I know there's a couple of places in the city where I'm located in Atlanta. So I have a couple of places in mind that I would want to go and watch the sunset or the sunrise. That's not my balcony. Like, I want to switch up the scene a little bit. So definitely number 1 on the list is watching the sunset or the sunrise from a different location. You could also be in a different state. This doesn't even have to be in your city. Honestly, you could be on a trip or something. So that is definitely doable. Number 2, go on a spontaneous day or road trip. Now, personally, I think I already have this planned for the summer. I think this is super fun, because especially if you're living in a city that's kind of near other places, like I know in Atlanta, I can get to Blue Ridge Mountains, which is an hour to an hour and a half from here, Chattanooga, Tennessee, which is 2 hours from here. Now, some places that probably aren't day trippable are places like Savannah, maybe Panama City Beach, Destin, Florida. Those places are like more 5-hour drives, and I'm not just doing that in a day and coming back in a day. Sorry, but your girl's not built for it. But if you have a place that you kind of been eyeing and it's not that far, take the day, wake up early, literally wake up at 7 and just like get on the road, and you can have the entire day and then leave at like sunset, and boom, you feel accomplished. It's so much fun. So I'm definitely planning on doing this summer with some of my friends, and you should too. Number 3 is try an outdoor water activity. Now, this actually seems so much fun. This could be jet skiing, this could be paddleboarding, this could be canoeing, this could be kayaking. I know if you're living near a lake, there is definitely tons of opportunity for you to go ahead and just get on the water. Now, if you're more so in the city, if there's any parks that have any water reserves or anything like that, they might offer paddleboarding. They might offer, what is it called? We used to do these things in high school where we would go get on the water and we would just have to like pedal, but it was 4 of us pedaling. So I don't remember what they're called, all, but we were in a city and we just went to a park and they had like a little lake. So it was perfect. Now, I know if you're in Atlanta, one thing that I really love that I've done recently in the past couple of years is I actually went tubing down the Chattahoochee River, and that was so much fun, y'all. Like, I'll like probably have like a little video playing of us doing that, but if you are in the Atlanta area, you definitely should do that. It was kind of like an all-day excursion, but you could bring like your snacks, your drinks, your plants, whatever you wanted, and you could just float on the river and vibe all day long. And the stream is pretty heavy, so it takes you don't even have to like be pedaling yourself, you're just floating, and it was really fun. So I definitely recommend if you're in the area. But other than that, definitely check out what's in your city. But if I get the opportunity again, I might do that outdoor activity, who knows. Number 4, attend an outdoor festival or street fair. So this could be a music festival, this could be any of the festivals. I know Atlanta did like the Atlanta Brunch Festival. We have food festivals all the time. Like, we love to eat down here, so I'm not sure when they're doing another one, but I definitely would recommend you just looking on your city's like Instagram page. I know they have Instagram pages. Every city has one. Or just going online, just looking at some of the local shopping centers, seeing if they're hosting anything. A lot of the county websites might have something. And the past couple of years, I actually went to this food truck festival that was happening in like Cobb County or Smyrna or something. And they did it every single Tuesday. And they just had food trucks lined up along the whole park. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And it was really good. Like, all the food trucks that were there were very quality. You can go and get an appetizer, then your main course, and then dessert. That's how many food trucks there was, and the variety of food trucks as well. So now you can look for any of the events that's happening in your city, but I definitely recommend doing this one and inviting people. I mean, you can go by yourself, or you could go with people or your friends and things like that, or meet people while you're there. So definitely check that out in your city. And then number 5 is have a beach or lake picnic with your friends. So if you live near a lake, or if you live near a beach, maybe you're going on a beach trip this summer, a lake trip, you guys can set up a picnic, which will be really cute. Make sure you have your fruit, make sure you have your either wine or champagne, make sure you have your charcuterie, all that cute stuff, make it really nice. But definitely do that, add that to your list. And that concludes our outdoor adventure section. And our next section is going to be local fun and exploration. So let's go ahead and get into that. So on that list, we have be a tourist in your own city. So even if you've lived in this city for the past 25, 30, however many years, it doesn't matter. On this day, you are new to the city, you have never been here before. Go to all the museums, go to all the tourist spots that are so overrated, that you think are overrated. Go on TikTok and see what everybody's raving about in your city and just try it out. Now, currently, an exciting part of my business that I'm expanding on is I am taking on new clients for itinerary requests as well. So I do make personalized itineraries for your trips, and I've made it for a couple of friends and they've had great reviews. Now, if you are currently or planning a trip this summer, or not even this summer, just over the next couple of years, and you just know like it's taking a little bit of a toll, or just it's taking up a little bit too much of your mental energy, that's when I come into play. Don't worry, I got you. You guys can actually email me at this email down below, and I will be taking orders for personalized itinerary plans, and they are called Effortless Escapes, and soon I will be opening up a shop for that so that you could just shop through all the Effortless Escape plans that I do have. Personalized itineraries with seasonal recommendations as well as budget tips, and you tell me how long you're going to be there, that's how long the itinerary will be for. And if you're not the type that really likes to explore, maybe you're more of just a relaxation type, I will definitely tailor it to you. So just click the link down below, just email me whatever city you're going to, and then we can work together. So I'm very excited about that. But yes, definitely do that. Be a tourist in your own city, and if you're not sure what to do, hit me up, I got you. Now, next on that list is try at least three Black-owned restaurants or coffee shops. Now, this is definitely on my list. I do love the culture here in Atlanta, and I will be doing a little bit more of a deep dive of the coffee shops, the restaurants. I feel like I've tried a lot of restaurants, but I do want to try more vegan Black-owned restaurants, as well as maybe dessert spots and different concepts of Black-owned businesses, rather than just like going to eat like a good soul food brunch. Like, as much as I love that, I do want to mix it up and I want to switch up the flow a little bit. Maybe try, like I said, coffee shops, dessert shops, clothing, whatever it might be. I just do want to do a deep dive into like Black-owned businesses this summer. Number 3 is going to a drive-in or an outdoor movie or cinema. So personally, I've been to a drive-in movie theater before, but I'm not gonna lie, it was cool, but this is not for me. But it might be for you. It might be for you. Everybody needs to experience it at least once. One thing I liked about it is that I could bring my own snacks. I don't gotta pay those movie theater prices. You're literally in the comfort of your own car. You can have a good time. You can relax, recline. If you have one of those flatbed trucks, you kind of got it good for real, because you can set out a whole little pallet in the back, bring some pillows, you got your snacks, so you could be vibing. I don't think I had the right car for it, and we were just like a little cramped. So this not gonna be for me, but it could definitely be for you. So still try it just in case. Number 4 on this list is visit a weekend market or local pop-up event. This could literally be anything. I would say just stay updated on your county's website or your city's website. Just see what exactly they're doing. I know they update on Facebook pages and things like that. I know that in my county, we actually went to a beer and wine festival that they were hosting, which was so much fun. I definitely want to go to a farmer's market this summer. I have to check out a farmer's market. I've never been, so this has been on my bucket list for like forever. So I'm definitely going to be checking out a farmer's market, but you could be going to any pop-up events that are in your city. Just stay updated. Like, just keep going to the Instagram pages, see what's going on, keep in the loop. But they have fun events all the time. I promise you. I think Gen Z is in charge of like city planning and event planning now when it comes to this. So y'all are going to have so much fun. And the last thing, last but not least, y'all, this is a must do this summer. Must grab your girls, grab your boys, grab your friends, grab whoever, and you have to do a rooftop or a patio brunch. Like, that's a must, right? The girlies have to get cute. We need to be in heels. We need to have our purses. We need to be in dresses. If dresses are your vibe, we need to have the skirts out. Like, we need to be nice, cute, classy, going to a rooftop or a patio brunch. I'm feeling bottomless mimosas to an extent, okay? To an extent. We're not going crazy, but we're still gonna have a good time. Now, that's definitely on my list. Take what you want, leave the rest. But at the end of the day, that's getting done this summer. So moving on to our third portion, of course, we're gonna be talking about personal growth and creativity. And I love this portion because this is the grow and glow aspect of our summer. So number 1 on the personal growth and creativity list is going to be start a summer diary or journal. And this could be a video diary, it could be a physical diary or journal, it could be whatever you want it to be, but literally just document your summer. You guys know how I feel about vlogging. I literally love to just vlog and just let people land, but also just to keep this for me. Like, these are my memories that I get to read back on. So I definitely recommend doing some sort of memory capturing activity during the summer. That could be you writing every single day, that could be you taking videos, taking pictures, whatever you want it to be, definitely do it. But start a summer diary or journal is at the top of the personal growth and creativity list. Number 2 is create a summer playlist. And of course, you got to dance to it, right? We have to have a dance party. Now, this summer playlist is going to be great for your drives. This is going to be great for your road trips. This is going to be great for when you're having friends over, the pool parties, but it's also going to be great for you when you just need like to just relax. You need to just bring in the vibes of summer. It's like a day where you're like, life is just not going the way that I wanted to. You put the summer playlist on and you're like, I think I like this little life. Like, we need that with the summer playlist, okay? So definitely make one of those. Spotify also will probably make some for you, but go in there and tweak it a little bit. I know they didn't add all your favorite songs, so please do that. It's definitely just going to be healing. And then next summer, you're going to look and be like, oh my God, these were the vibes that we were on last summer. Music is just so much fun. So definitely create your playlist. Number 3 is going to be try a 7-day self-care challenge. This is crucial. I do feel like during the summer we are outside, right? We love to be outside. We are moving all the time. Maybe we're going from trip to trip. We do need to take time for ourselves during the summer as well. As much as we love being outside, enjoying the weather, what does self-care look like to you? Personally, when I did my May challenge, I went meatless May, should I say. Not entirely plant-based, but I did go meatless. I cut out all meat in May, and then then I also did a journaling challenge. So those are the two things that I was most consistent with. And I use these Rupi, or I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but they have these journaling prompt cards, and they can even be conversation starters as well, but they're really for journaling. And I'll link them from my Amazon storefront below so you can check those out. And I've been using the balance prompt cards, and it's been really, really good. So I use that every single night as part of like self-care to make sure that I'm staying up to par with my mental health. But also what I'll do is I'll just journal how my day went, anything that's on my mind that's like worrying me, and then I'll take the balance prompt and then I'll write about that as well at the end so that I can come back to a more even point before I lay my head down on the pillow and say goodnight. So definitely recommend doing a 7-day self-care challenge. As much as we love being outside during the summer, like I said, we can't let ourselves get away from our true self. So it's important to take time to like really tune back into you. Number 4 is read one personal development book or memoir during this time. Honestly, as much as I would love for it to be personal development, that's up to you. I just say read one book. Now, this section is personal growth, but it's also creativity. So if you feel like you want to read a romance novel that's going to do you a lot more justice, then read the romance novel. I won't be reading probably a personal development book, but probably going to update you guys on what that might be. In a couple of videos down the line, you'll probably know what that book will be during the summer, because I'm thinking about doing another video about Q3 and things like that. But definitely, if you are looking for books to read on personal development, I actually made a video at the beginning of the year. It was about the 5 books that I feel like have helped me and aided me in my glow up journey, on my journey to becoming better. So I definitely recommend checking that out. I went over the 5 books, and then I also went over the excerpts from the books, what I really gained from the books, so you could really take that and then decide what book you would like to buy. And if you want a list of all the books that I've read personal development wise to help me get to where I am now, I do have that in my Amazon storefront. Literally every single book that I've read on my personal development journey since I've graduated college is going to be linked in that storefront. And if you have any questions or need any recommendations based off of like the list of books that you have, just feel free to comment that below, and I'd be happy to help you out. But definitely check out that video if you're looking for a personal development book to dive into this summer. Now, number 5, last but definitely not least, is spend 24 hours no phone. Just vibes. No phone, none. 9. I want you to turn it off. Turn off the iPad. Turn off the TV. What can you say? Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Literally. And just vibe. Like literally cook, go on a walk, read, yoga. Like, I mean, can you even yoga? Because I can't yoga without following an instructor on the TV. So if I got to turn off the TV, I'm not going to yoga. But I'll go on a walk. Maybe I'll go to a yoga class. That's true. I could go to a class. I don't have to just sit around the house. But yeah, spend 24 hours turning off the phone. Now, when's the last time you unplugged? For real. Like, let's be real. When is the last time you unplugged? Probably never. So I'm talking to myself too, y'all. I'm not just adding you, I'm adding me, really, because I need to do 24 hours with no phone as well. The pressure is getting to me. So it's about time. So that concludes our personal growth and creativity section. And now we're on our last section, number 4. In this section, of course, we cannot forget our DIY, do-it-yourself, and at-home vibes. So let's go ahead and dive into our Zen vibes this summer, but also just our literal vibes. Like, what are the vibes this summer that we don't have to pay extra or a lot for? Number 1 on this list, which I am, of course, a huge advocate of, is making a vision board for your dream life. This can be whatever you want it to be. Like, it can be your dream life, but I'm gonna host a vision board party with a couple of my girls, and we're gonna do end of year vision boards. So I don't want them or us to be just overwhelmed with trying to think about everything. We're gonna do from June to December what is everything we want to accomplish and see ourselves get through before the end of the year. And sorry, y'all, I'll move the camera down just a little bit, so if it looks like something changed, it did. So we're going to be doing our end of the year vision boards, which I'm super excited about, and we're going to be doing that in June. It's very much so DIY. If you're looking for ways to make your own vision board and do it more affordable for free, I did do a video on how to create your vision board, and I did that for 2025, but you can use how I made it in Canva and with Pinterest, and then do that for literally anything. I've made phone screen wallpapers, I've made desktop papers, I've made literal vision boards to be printed out, so you can do it for anything, any time of year. And I'll I'll link that video up here as well so that you guys can click on that too. And I can't wait to update you guys on that. I might vlog that, I'm not gonna lie. So number 2 on this list is hosting a themed dinner night or a girls' night in. Now, I love a theme. I'm not gonna lie, I am a sucker for a theme. Every birthday pretty much has been a theme. Every time I'm hosting, there is a theme. So I am a sucker for theme. I know going around like trending is like the theme dinner parties where it's like, oh, everybody has to like dress up as a character and then bring what that character would cook, or the drinks, like, okay, your shark drink, you have a lava drink. You know what I'm saying? That has been trending a lot lately. That's been pretty cool. Also, the color theme nights are pretty cool where people bring like, okay, maybe I'm blue, I'm bringing salt and vinegar Lay's chips, I'm bringing some blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers, some poppy, like literally everything blue, wild berry poppy, all that good stuff. So definitely, or you could do a girls' night in and you guys can watch movies. You can still have your themed dinner night, but you know, you don't gotta go outside. Either way, you cannot go wrong with that. Super cute, and you get some good food because I know you and all your girls can cook. Now, number 3, try a new recipe or make your own summer mocktail. This sounds really good. Now, I've been loving this mocktail culture that's been going on. Like, I feel like a lot of people are drifting from the drinking vibe to the mocktail vibes, or we're kicking it back with like a glass of wine, a seltzer, you know, we're taking it easy. Maybe that's the age group that I'm in now, but I have been enjoying it, like, actually. And I probably will try the summer mocktail trend because I do love a good mocktail. And I've been scrolling on Pinterest as one does, and I see like 50 of them a day. So I'm gonna just choose one and try it. And I also love to cook, so I probably will try a new recipe. I've tried a couple so far this year. It's been like on my list, on my bucket list, on my bingo cards to be like trying new recipes, so I'm not being repetitive with what I'm cooking. I love to mix it up, so I would definitely add that to my summer list. Maybe like a summer recipe, something light, something airy, and I'll update you guys on what that might be. Now, for number 4 is going to be decorating your space with summer colors or scents. Now, I'm sure Bath and Body Works, White Barn, they do a phenomenal job with making sure that you have colors and scents to decorate your space with, whether it be candles, wall plugins, whatever that might be for scents. I'm sure they got you on that. And now, of course, you can go to At Home, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, all those good places, and also find seasonal things that you can decorate your home with. I'm definitely like seeing bold colors when I think of summer. So, and be on the lookout. You know, Bath and Body Works has like 50,000 sales a day. So you don't got to spend an arm and a leg to do this. You could do this for the low, as long as you catch a good sale. And then number 5, last but not least, you can have an outdoor or balcony movie night or barbecue with your friends, and that would be super fun. Now, barbecue would be taking it a little bit less to the DIY vibes, but it's still something that you could do at home. And a movie night is definitely bringing it back to the DIY vibes. I know everybody's got at least one subscription. If not, you got YouTube. Like, we got a lot of things for free that we could be using to watch movies on. And it also would be super fun to do it in your backyard if you have a projector, or even on your balcony if you have a projector. But I'm also a very much so homebody, so I'm good to just hop up on the couch and watch a movie every now and then. So those are the 20 ideas that we have come up with to add to your bucket list for this summer. You guys let me know in the comments, which ones are you guys going to add to your bucket list? It could be one. It could only be one. If you decided that after this whole video, you only see one thing that you want to add, that is perfectly fine. What is that one thing though? Let us know. I want to know what you guys end up doing. Tag me in anything you end up doing for the summer that you got from the bucket list. I would love to see it and repost it. Whatever summer looks like for you, you guys, just make it count, honestly. If it's nothing on this bucket list, that's perfectly fine. But whatever you do, just make sure that your summer is fun, it's full of good memories, and it's full of joy, okay? Now, before I let you guys go, I just wanted to remind you guys, if you are planning a trip this summer, you can definitely check out my Stand store. It has all the resources you need to plan, pack, and prepare for the perfect trip. And if you are struggling with how to manage that trip, those funds, I do have a budget like a boss spreadsheet, because we are all bosses and CEOs over here. I said she, I don't have a list, okay? CEO. And that budget like a boss template spreadsheet is going to help you with budgeting your money a little bit better when it goes towards those sheets. And there will be a video coming soon on how you can use that. Now, I wanted to say thank you again for that milestone that we hit recently of 400 subscribers. I'm so excited, you guys. Like, you don't understand how full my heart is. And we are on the road to 500 now. So definitely hit that red button down below if you enjoyed this video to join the family and become part of our family to 500. I'm so excited. If you did have any itinerary requests, don't forget to send that to my email. That will be linked in the description below as well. And don't forget to comment which item you're checking off of your bucket list. I pretty much already told you guys which ones I'm doing. It's only fair that you tell me which ones you're doing too. So drop it in the comments. I would love to chat with you there. But other than that, I appreciate you guys tuning in so much. You know, I love having you guys back for another video. Super excited to see where the next half of the year takes us. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.